So, you want to spy on your competitors, huh? Well, look, there's no shame in the competitive analysis game. We all do it. Let me show you the best tools and strategies for researching and analyzing your rivals' ads and how to crush your adversaries with the weight of 1,000 failed product campaigns. Too much, right? Yeah, too much. That's okay. Let's just show you a few ways to get a slight edge over your competition. Chapter 1, the best tools for competitive ad analysis. The first tool that every performance marketer should be looking at and using is obviously Meta Ads Library. I know, it's table stakes for sure, but let me show you what to do and look for once you're inside there. In this example, we're gonna look at True Classic, the apparel company, and if we use some of Meta's filters, we can actually get pretty smart with it. Let's say, for example, we wanna see the ads they ran during Black Friday last year. We can toggle the filters to look at inactive ads during that time period, and even more importantly, we'll want to look at which ones ran the longest or had multiple versions to get a better idea of what was probably performing best for them because they were testing these iterations on winning concepts. Okay, the second tool you're going to want to definitely check out is TikTok Top Ads Spotlight for competitive ad analysis. This tool shares high-performing ads that are handpicked by TikTok creative experts each month. Let me show you how to use it. As you're scrolling through ads, you can pick one and then let's dive into a deeper analysis. And that way we can see the ad's performance, objectives, linked landing page, but even cooler is TikTok's creative assistant over here, which can tell you why this ad performed so well. It can also write a script for you that's similar to the ad, transpose it into an audio clip with the gender and language of your choosing, and prep it for you to download, which is insane. It also shows you an interactive time analysis that gives you the transcript and a super in-depth review of what each line in the ad is doing. It tells you what kind of key creative elements were used, like rhetorical questions, product comparisons, hacks, tips, all these things, and when they occurred. It just blows my mind how it seemingly analyzes every single detail of an ad for you. Let's say that you want to better understand the exact moments in a competitor's ad for when their CTR did the best. Well, you can just dive into this timeline here, match it up to what was said or shown right at that moment or right before it spiked. This is crazy, and you don't want to miss out on this tool. Okay, another tool worth mentioning here is Amazon, because last year in 2023, Amazon released these review summaries on product pages, which can be super helpful for identifying where your competitors' products are succeeding, failing, and doing so-so. It's a good way to identify key features that you excel in, but where your competitors may have let down their consumers, so differentiation unlocked. The last tool worth mentioning here is GigaBrain. You can use this tool to assemble conversations that are happening across Reddit communities all in one place. So for example, let's say we looked at Optimum Nutrition and their gold standard whey protein. We get a bullet point summarizing several conversations of what Redditors are talking about with this protein. We can look for potential hooks. I can call out where people are commonly skeptical and address these objections with my competitors in the opening of an ad. In this case, I could find inspiration against my competitor and how high their score is or low their score is on Labdoor, and how our protein doesn't have additives and ours is cleaner than theirs. It's just really helpful. Chapter 2, analyzing competitor ad hooks, visuals, and scripts. All right, so once you've nailed down popular ads from your competitors, it's time to deconstruct what they're doing with their hooks, their visuals, and their scripts. My suggestion is to create a competitor database with shared documents and spreadsheets that you can plug into other tools like ChatGPT and clean it up for team presentations or client meetings. So when it comes to a competitor's video ad, there are a ton of variables to consider, and you can get overwhelmed really quickly. So we're just gonna focus on 4 aspects of the hook that Mirella Crespi taught us on one of our recent webinars here at Motion. So the 4 things are visuals, text overlay, audio, and emotion provoked. For this example, let's look at our friends over at True Classic and an ad that we pulled up earlier from Meta. If we look at the first 3 seconds, we can see that they use a side-by-side video comparison that uses 3 text boxes, upbeat music without any voiceover, and uses a relatable problem hook. Also has product demonstration and then this before-after hybrid that evokes desire and curiosity. Next, we're going to analyze the visuals and the pacing. Here is when you'll study both what is seen and what might be missing. So set up a doc again or a spreadsheet and start checking off boxes or filling in cells as you begin to answer questions like, what kind of shots are shown here? Is it group shots, products, illustrations? Do they use a green screen effect? Are they using Instagram or TikTok native fonts? Is it animated in any way? If so, what? Is it the text that's animated? What kind of transitions are being used and how often? How fast or slow are the visuals appearing? And then maybe how many ideas were being covered offered within that speed or that length of time. So if we go back to that True Classic ad, we see that most of these are product shots, right? They change about every 2 seconds, and they're paired with like a selling point and benefits that are demonstrated through, again, the before and after side-by-side comparisons. And the deeper we go into the ad, we start seeing things like social proof right here, discounted promotions, and a few more selling points demonstrating, again, those different types of like customers and maybe some additional selling points. So lots to look at here when you're analyzing everything that's happening in the ad. Chapter 3, analyzing competitor ad intent, offer, and the landing page. The last part we recommend for examining competitor ads is understanding how the ad's intent matches the intent of the landing page that it's leading people to. On your same competitor planning doc we've been talking about, write down and answer these questions. Is the competitor sending you to a landing page or a product page? Do you see a strong consistency between the hook of the ad and what is hooking you on the landing page? Is the CTA enhancing the user journey? Is it hurting it? Or which key features are they highlighting in the landing page? All right, so if we look at this True Classic ad, we can see it really nails the visual here that we see in the hook, and we see it throughout the ad with that side-by-side comparison. It's the same exact imagery above the fold as soon as you get onto the landing page. The ad also offers a discount that's immediately addressed below the hero image right here, and it matches that offer perfectly. It uses the same exact discount amount of 60%, the same language, and pretty much the same product images too. So that congruency is really, really critical for creating that experience you want your customers to have. All right. Well, we hope this helped, and if you have other tools or methods for doing competitive ad analysis, maybe we missed them, drop them in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and you can get a free trial or a free demo of Motion to analyze and ship more winning ads by clicking the links in the description.